This is India, rural India, the real India. And this simple picture shows perhaps three of the commonest sights in this vast country: the palm tree, the bullock cart, and the kerosene tin. In every home, in nearly 600,000 villages and towns, the kerosene tin serves some useful purpose. After it has fulfilled the work for which it is made, to bring kerosene to the people of India, it starts a long and arduous life of service to the villagers. It carries water. Flattened out, the tins make an excellent roof. The metal is cut to make a host of articles of everyday use, such as the lamp you see here. The tins provide containers for rice, dal, sugar, salt, and the 101 other daily needs that are retailed like this in every Indian bazaar. Kerosene tins. They play such a varied part in our everyday lives that their story is worth the telling. Tin plates stacked by the ton. In this factory alone, 30,000 tins are made every day. The great rolling mills of India produce 16,000 tons of tin plate each year to make these tins. Here, the packets are opened. The sheets are made to an exact specification. For example, they are all 1/80th of an inch thick. The sheets are smooth, bright, and shining. And now, the tin plates start on their journey through the machinery which shapes them into the finished tins. Here, the plates are trimmed and hemmed. The hem is a small flap bent on each side of the plate. These form the seams of the tin. This machine does three things. First, the familiar marking and lettering is embossed. At the same time, the trimmed edges are bent into the form of a hook. Then, as they fall away, the plates are bent into a right angle, forming two sides of the tin. Here, the two halves of the body of the tin are joined. The hooks, bent over and pressed, grip each other to form the seams. So here is the body of the tin. This machine cuts, shapes, and stamps the bottoms in one action. And here the tops are being made. These tops and bottoms are now joined to the body of the tin in a machine called a squeezer. Here, the rolling machine, the end seams are tightened. So, in such a short space of time, smooth tin plates have been made into a 4-gallon tin. But these tins are not yet complete. Here they enter upon their last and most important treatment. All the seams are soldered, so that they may be finally sealed. First, one seam is heated by a naked flame beneath the carrier. Sticks of solder are constantly fed into the trough. Tins are turned so that the opposite seam receives the same treatment. Then they are turned again so that the top and bottom seams are soldered. Here is the kerosene tin. Finished now, all except for one small but important detail: the handle. This machine cuts and shapes a piece of wire into the handle which you grip. Here, the small strips of metal that hold the handle to the lid of the tin are cut and shaped. The fixing of the handle is the only part of the process which is done by hand. In fact, the tins are touched as little as possible. There they go, the finished kerosene tins. They are on their way to be filled with oil. They will carry oil to the vast Indian public, to the rich and to the poor. They will be seen in the bazaars. They will be prominent on market days. They will bring kerosene to the remotest corners of India. But this is only the beginning of their life of service. The durability and strength of these tins is known to every villager, and he puts them to use in 100 different ways, in his home and in his fields. No package in the world gives so varied a service to so many people.